Yo, I'm Brock Landis.
This is Chop It Up Hip Hop. We back with another review episode.
Yeah, man, been gone for a minute.
Yeah, for a quick minute. Last episode, I believe, was the New Year's episode.
Yeah.
The year wrap up.
But we are back.
We are back. We dropped actually 2 episodes this week, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is gonna be our review episode. A lot of heat been coming out. Beginning of the year, top of the year.
Yep.
And before we get into the reviews, just gonna break down our the process real quick. The rating, how we do the rating. 10, masterpiece. 9, classic. 8, excellent/great. 7, very good. 6, good/decent. 5, so half and half. 4, got some joints. 3, come on, son, needs a lot of improvement. 2, laughable trash. 1, straight trash, terrible, not even funny, total waste, disrespectful to hip hop, horrible, garbage. Yeah. So that's the rating for those who don't know. So the 4 albums we're gonna review today, we're gonna start it off with the first one. But before we're gonna do is Smif N Wessun, the All. What's the next one? Gorilla Glue, Heatmakers, Joell, Ortiz, and Fred da Godson.
Fred da Godson.
Papoose, Underrated.
Right.
And Conway. Yeah, that was called what again?
Ife 2 or something weird.
Yeah, it's a part 2. Hold on.
I got it right here. Hold up, son.
Conway's back with another one.
We're rusty. We are rusties.
Yeah, Conway.
Eat what you kill.
Yeah, eat what you kill. Ife 2, however that stands for. Everybody is food. And we're gonna get into that new Conway too. But we're gonna start it off with the Smif N Wessun.
We're kicking off a Smif.
The All. 12 tracks.
Kick it with that.
Smif N Wessun is back. And I'm going to start off by just saying.
Brooklyn Stand Up.
Yeah, BK Stand Up, Boot Camp, BCC.
I was.
Duck Down.
When I first heard about it, produced by the Soul Council, Ninth Wonder and them, I was extremely happy.
Yeah, you were.
Extremely happy.
I was too.
Extremely happy. And something told me, like, no matter what, this was going to be good.
Yeah,
I had a feeling.
I got flashbacks of the formula.
With Buckshot.
Buckshot. So,
and it just seems like their style of music will go perfect with the Soul Council, like Ninth Wonder, Knots, Crisis, and whoever else. I just knew it was going to be a good gel.
I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Okay,
I had a little doubt because a lot of my 90s artists that I looked up to and grew up listening to been disappointing me a lot these last couple of years.
Right.
Every now and then a few come through and still give me that good feel without sounding dated, but for the most part I've been disappointed a lot. So I was slightly nervous, but
I wasn't.
Not at all?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. If this wasn't good, I would have been surprised. Like, really. See, I had a lot of confidence.
Like I said, I knew it was going to be good, but not this good.
Right.
And then, like, the other albums in between, since The Shining, been a little up and down, roller coaster with them. But, let's get into it. The first track, The Education of Smif N Wessun intro, love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Great start off.
Great way to start off an album. I like what Tech said in it. Tech said, I'm setting the tempo straight from the intro. And that's exactly what they did.
Yes.
That's what he said in there.
Yeah.
And this song right there, it set the whole tempo.
Definitely.
It's like a whole the album brings you back to like what an album's supposed to be, that feel. Is without every song sounding the same. It sounds cohesive.
Yes.
The whole album. Perfect word.
Cohesive.
Yeah. So that's how they started off. So that's actually a standout for me. The intro.
Yeah,
I played that a million times. And the next song, Testify. I love that song too.
Yeah.
Love it.
Good song.
The only problem I did have with it was that it was too short.
Yeah.
I was pissed that it was so short. It was only a minute and 28 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I liked it though.
Yeah, I could have definitely made it. I love the beat, the feel to Testify. But Testify was cool. Not a standout for me, but I just wanted it to be longer. Next track, Dreamland, standout for me. I love this song.
Featuring Raekwon.
And
Heather
Chef.
Victoria on the vocals.
Yes. Heather Victoria, with the background vocals.
Ray had a good verse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely a standout.
It beat fit Ray's voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it wasn't overpowering since Ray be on that low spitting
Absolutely.
nowadays. But I
Good
love
point.
it.
That was a good point.
Yeah.
Because when I was hearing, I was like, oh shit! Like you can actually hear him over the track instead of the track over Ray.
Yes.
Good
So,
point.
I love that they picked him for that song. Basically, in the song, they talk about friends and family, past incidents. Don't like if I had to look for a flaw, I just wish Heather would have really. I wish they would have had a hook for Heather to sing on.
All right, guys.
Because there's no hook. She's got the nice vocals in the background that's
yeah.
making you feel good when you listen to the beat.
Right.
I was like, damn, I wish it was a hook with her voice on it. 'Cause
Mm.
I love her voice.
Right.
Shout out to Heather, man. That's like the little Erica Badu right there, like her voice for real.
Right.
She remind me of Erica. But next song, Ocean Drive, love it.
Oh
Another
yeah,
standout track
yeah.
for
Ocean, this is a featuring Rhapsody, Music Soul Child.
Yes.
Rhapsody,
Feel
of
good
course,
summer bangers.
had a very good verse.
Oh yeah, Rhapsody killed it, of course.
Listen, man,
There's nothing new.
I mean, off the top of my head, is she like the best rapper out right now? I'm not just saying like male or female. I'm just saying straight up best rapper out right now. Who's better?
The Rhapsody.
I'm talking about like quality of music wise, spitting wise. All right, fuck the sales and accolades.
Actually, she do got a little accolades because she was Grammy nominated.
Oh,
but
Grammy nominated.
Yeah, she's Grammy nominated. But we're not even gonna throw that in there because
Yeah.
we don't really care about that. But I
Right.
feel you. Like Rhapsody never disappoints.
She said something about like I got drunk in my trunk, Robert Sanford.
Oh yeah. I think I wrote that down on my notes. She said, "We never gonna split like bananas, riding Ocean Drive out west like Bonanza. Got a little junk in my trunk, Fred Sanford."
That's what it was. Fred said.
Yeah, Rhapsody doesn't. I need another Rhapsody album. I need another one.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. I need another one. But yeah, Ocean Drive definitely a standout track for me. What's the next track? Let It Go. Another standout track for me. I love it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It got that old Smif N Wessun feel to it without sounding dated.
Right.
It got that. It's just got that feel like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
It got that feel like they pulled it off perfectly for this album. Next song, Letter For You.
This one I liked. I like this.
I got that. It's cool. It's not a
Yeah.
standout for me.
Right. No, but I loved the concept. I loved it.
Right into his mom's. Yeah, everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Letter For You. And actually, I'm gonna drop a little jewel right here. They got, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe they got the sample from Let's Get It On.
From Marvin.
From The Shining.
Oh.
Doom, doom. You had a little
Could
drum
be.
in
We
the
gotta
back.
look that up.
Doom.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I think they sampled
we
that.
gotta look that
They
up.
did that twice actually on this album just to give real hip hop heads that nostalgic feel
Yeah.
without sounding dated
Yes.
from The Shining.
Right.
For your youngins that don't know, that's Smif N Wesson's first album, debut album, which is a classic.
You know what I like? I like when artists sample themselves.
Yes.
Redman does that a lot.
Yes.
I like when people do that.
And they have it on here. The song is actually featuring Smitty.
Smitty the Kane Smith.
Yeah, Smitty the Kingsman. First time hearing that. But yeah, I like the song. Next song, Let Me Tell You, featuring Rick Ross. Like it. It's another standout track for me. Standout track.
And I really liked Rick Ross's verse.
I like Ross' verse, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't hard to stay on because there was really no concept.
There was no concept,
yeah.
so you
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God they didn't give Ross a concept.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this: what made Ross get on the Smif N Wessun track, and what made them think, "Hey, let's get Rick Ross on it"? I mean, obviously for them it'll be a gain getting a guy as big as Rick Ross on the album, but I would never picture the collab would happen between them two.
That's a question we got to ask Tekken still.
Yeah, and Rick
gotta
Ross
have him come
too.
up to the show.
And I'm surprised Ross jumped on this too, but hey, pretty good.
Well, like for the last couple of years, you see Ross kind of
Yeah.
creeping to the underground.
Yeah, like 2 Chainz. And
Yeah, like they kind of. I got a theory on that, but that's a whole other episode.
You explained that to me.
Yeah, I
off
got a theory on that
Uh-huh.
when they come back. But I like the song. Actually, I like what Tech said. Just because you use big words don't make you smart. Just because you breathe it don't mean you got heart. Love
I
that.
remember that.
Love that.
And I didn't even write that
Love
down.
that.
I remember that bar.
Yeah, I love that. And I like Ross' part when he said, I miss the old Kanye. Can't fuck with new lames. Suicidal if my contract was like Lil Wayne's.
Ooh, yeah. He's throwing shots at Kanye and kind of Birdman.
Yeah, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Next song is The All, another standout track.
Yeah.
Love this track. Hard beat, hard bars. Love it.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it. Love it. The All. Next track, We Good, featuring GQ and Heather Victoria again. Another standout track for me.
This is the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. I won't give it a standout, but I like it. It's cool.
It's nice, smooth. It
Yeah,
got
it's
nice,
smooth.
smooth energy on this
Yeah.
one. And once again, Heather Victoria got the beautiful background
good.
vocals on this. She doesn't do the hook. The dude GQ, his flow reminds me of Kendrick Lamar.
Yo.
Like, soon as I heard this,
When I heard it, I thought it was Kendrick, and then when he kept spitting, I thought it was Shy the Prince.
Yeah.
I didn't know which one it was, and I was like, it's probably Shy High, because they would have been promoting this like crazy if it was Kendrick.
he got
But
the Kendrick
GQ,
flow.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's like a mix of both.
No shot at him because he did his thing on it.
No,
His
he did his
verse was
thing.
hard.
Yeah, yeah.
He
No
just
shot
got Kendrick Lamar type flow.
Right.
And on this track, at the 410 mark, they sneak another sample from the Shining album, from the song. Well, it wasn't actually a song. It was actually just an instrumental on the Shining. Remember the next shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They sampled that.
Good pickup right there.
Yeah, I was listening. I was like, oh, another one from the Shining.
See, I love it.
I love it. I love it.
That's
I
awesome.
love it.
That's awesome.
Next song, what was it? Stuff
a lot.
Yeah, Stuff a Lot.
This is actually, this one too. I like this a lot. This is a standout. This is actually a single. They have a video for it and everything.
Yeah. I like this one. You got it as a standout?
Yeah, definitely.
I really like it. I don't got it as a standout, but I really do like it. I like what he said. I'm just cut from something different. Never start something you can't finish. I don't know. I just love that part.
Yeah.
Never start something you can't finish.
Word up.
The next song is what?
Illusions.
Standout track for me.
Yeah.
Standout. They dropping a lot of jewels on this one.
Yeah.
They dropping a lot of jewels on this one.
Absolutely.
Like,
what you got? What you got? You got any lyrics or any?
Yo, it was so many jewels. I don't got no lyrics. Like, to the listeners, when you listen to Illusions, you're gonna get what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna hear it. A lot of jewels being dropped in the bars. Next track, One Time. Like it.
My standout.
Standout?
Yeah. And
I ain't want to OD and keep putting.
Yeah, I know.
It's good. It's good.
I love the Busta sample.
Oh, for the hook.
One time.
Yeah.
2 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, definitely a good song.
Son, it's very hard to go wrong with a Busta sample, like a Busta vocal as your hook or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I heard so many songs when they sampled Busta's voice, and they were all bangers pretty much.
Yeah. I like this One Time. I like the part when he said, when you talking about rap on the East Coast, how you keep my crew out the convos.
Which you've been saying.
I've been saying that for the longest.
You actually said that to Sean Price himself.
Yes, when I met him.
And Sean was like, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It's true, though. Like, Duck Down was so pivotal for, I know a lot of people say East Coast hip-hop. I mean hip-hop in general in the 90s. Like, they brought something new, but at the same time, it felt like regular East Coast hip hop, but it was different though.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they were very pivotal in the 90s.
Yeah. And then, like he said, other than Chris and Sean, who kept Brooklyn alive? I like that. Like, other than Biggie and Jay-Z, for you slow people out there that didn't get it, other than Big and Jay, who was keeping Brooklyn alive? Boot Camp.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody else. Who?
That's true.
Bigger than Boot Camp.
Nobody.
And like he said, they never get mentioned in the convos when they talk about rap on the East Coast, which is definitely true. So I like that he brought that up. Like, it seemed like this album could have been called Testify, or it sounded like they get a lot off their chest. Like they without sounding angry or mad, they're just getting a lot off their chest.
What I liked about this album, here's my summary. Out of all the albums, this seemed like the most polished production-wise. Like, very polished, mixed down, mastered well. Also, they had a lot of themes. I don't think any of the albums had this many concepts and themes, and a lot of jewels. Like, they seemed very comfortable, grown, and
grown man rap.
This was it just seemed like so put together. You know what I mean? It was like it was such a great album. I think.
Without sounding like angry
Yeah.
old man or
Right.
disgruntled or sounding washed up or trying to follow the trends. They pulled this off perfectly. They stuck to what they've been doing, and just like you said, like a more polished mix kind of sound. I think this is their second best album. You said one with Pete Rock.
I like the one Pete Rock slightly better.
I don't know.
But if people question their status in hip hop before this, after you listen to this album, I think it's like no denying that they should be mentioned when it comes to like rap duos.
Oh yeah.
Now they should be mentioned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
this album solidifies that.
This album solidifies it, and I feel like there's a lot more heat coming too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
so.
better be, yeah.
Because a lot of people, from what I'm seeing, like on social media, internet, people that don't even really know about Smif N Wessun or don't know about The Shining is loving this.
Yeah.
It's picking up on, and if, like I said, if they was new artists, if people didn't even know about Smif N Wessun legacy, it would even be bigger. It's because some people probably heard the name or saw somewhere, read somewhere, or they from the 90s or boot camp.
Yeah.
They quick to want to write you off.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't want to give you, but like if this was a new artist coming out under Knife One, this label is
Jamla, the squad,
Jamla, or coming from like Conway's label or something, I think it would be embraced even more.
Yes.
But it's being embraced a lot.
It is.
But like
it is.
They sound fresh. They sound like they never lost a step.
Nah, it not even lost a step. It sounds like they got better, in my opinion. Yeah. It sounds like they're a lot better when it comes to beat choices, concept choices, lyrics. When they go word for word too, I like that.
Forth, I love it.
It's crazy.
Everybody always say Kiss and Styles and Meth and Red. They great at it too, but I think Tech is still probably top 3 when it comes to that.
Right.
That back and forth. And, love it. Boot camp, man. Boot camp all day. So what you rate the album? What's your rating for it?
I'm in a
1 to 10.
I'm in a mix between 7.5 and 8 right now.
7.5 and 8.
Just this is off like first couple listens, but I'm at 7.58, which is borderline excellent to like very good album. Really no complaints. You know what I mean? Will I be listening to this down the road? I think I will.
I've been listening to this since it dropped Friday. I've been listening to it every day.
Yeah, so I'm at like 7.58.
All right. I'm going to give it an 8.5. 8 is excellent / great. 9 is classic. I'm somewhere in between because it's damn near classic. Time will tell even more, but I feel the album is flawless. Like, you see how we went through it? It's not one song I'm like, or I don't like.
Right. I feel the same way. But my thing was, there was like the songs where I didn't care for the production much. They made up for it with the concept and the lyrics. And then there was song, you know what I mean?
How many songs was that you did? And what songs was that?
Like, like We Good. I thought it was okay. You know what I mean? Okay. I feel like, with the Soul Council, I listened to them a lot. Like, the producers from like Jamla. I heard their other shit. I still feel like there was some songs where the beat could have been a lot better. Cause I heard this shit they do in other people's shit. So I feel like they didn't give them the red carpet of beats that these guys are capable of giving them. You know what I mean? I feel like the production could have been like a little more hard hitting. That's just me. That's just my personal thing. That's why I can't give it a solid 8, 8.59. So I'm at the 7.58. You know what I mean? But which is there's nothing wrong with it.
Like, I could think of maybe 2 beats on here. One that was good that I'll say is not bad, but I get what you're saying. It's like,
even the song Rick Ross, like the beats, like, it's okay, but I like what they were saying. But I thought the beat was just like, it's kind of like, a little.
But then they got beats on here to me that's really
good. Like
for
I said,
them.
Like our rating system is a lot stricter than anybody else's. So 7.58 is very high.
Nah, that's very high. Jiggy June, one of our what you call June? Basically, he's part of the team.
He's the fam.
He just didn't have him on the show yet. Jiggy June actually gave it 8.5 too.
Wow.
June he gave it 8.5.
That's huge.
I didn't get Spills rating yet. Shout out to Spills. And I didn't get Michelle's rating yet. These are just some of the people who we value their opinion when it comes to hip hop and albums. Because a lot of people, we don't value their opinion for real. But these are some of the people we do value their opinion. And all right, yeah. So that's pretty good then. 8.5. You said 7.5.
I'm at 7.58. You know what I mean? That's
So
just off the first couple listens.
Basically, rounded off. We basically between you and me, we saying it's excellent.
It's an 8.
Great.
Yeah, it's excellent. Yep.
All right. Next album. Moving on. We're gonna go to Conway. Everybody is food. Eat what you kill. 10 songs, really 9, because
one's like a interlude or whatever.
Interlude.
No production credits.
You ain't got no production credits on it.
I know one song Alchemist did the beats. They mention it.
All right.
All right, let's get into it.
I like it. Before we get into the songs, I like it. They're like the new.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
People keep forgetting. Yes, the old Griselda. They're pretty much all from Buffalo, right?
Griselda, Buffalo, New York.
Even though it's not the 5 boroughs, it's still New York. So I don't want to hear that New York is falling off or whatever. New York is back with the shit Conway, Benny, and West Side Guns putting out. New York is back. Smif N Wessun has dropped heat. You know what I mean? So they hold it down for New York, especially Griselda. Buffalo stand up.
Everybody we reviewing is New York right now.
Buffalo
today.
stand the fuck up, man. You holding it down for us.
Nah, they doing it. I'm definitely feeling the album. Everything they put out, I'm feeling basically. Everything from Conway, everything from Benny, the Butcher, the whole camp, the Griselda. All right, first song was
Fentanyl.
Hard Way, great way to start it off. That's what I got on my notes. Great way to start off.
Oh, that's hard. The beat's very dark, very menacing. Yeah. He comes with the bars.
Yeah, great way to start the album. You got it as a standout?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It put as soon as I hit play and that beat came on, I was in the zone. I was like, okay, I'm in for something. I was it hyped me up.
All right. Next song, May Block. I got it as a standout track.
I liked it. I like the flow on that.
It's hard.
The way he was spitting, like the way
he
the flow.
Yeah.
It's
just hard. It just made me want to throw my champion hood on my head and turn off the lights and smoke something and drink something. Like the joint is just hard.
That's what's up.
The next track, Painkillers. I like it. It got that vinyl feel on the beat where it got that static, the little pop in.
We need to hear more of that.
Crispy.
We need to hear more of that. I like that. I love that shit.
I like that vinyl. I like that vinyl sound. Next song, which is next one for me is a standout. Hide the Body. Hide the Body hard. That underground basement shit all the way. Like it's hard.
Yes.
I got it as a standout.
Yes, sir.
Hard.
Definitely.
Next track, well, not a track. Corners is the interlude.
This is the interlude.
Yeah. Next, Cocaine Paid.
This is the only song I really didn't like.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get into it.
It's not a bad track, but I didn't really care for this one.
I didn't care for it. Yeah, I won't say it's trash, but I didn't really care for it.
But I'm skipping it. Like every time I play this album, I skip it.
Yeah.
Like I don't listen to it again. Not like it's just something about the sonically I just didn't care.
That's what it was. It wasn't the theme, it was the sonic. It wasn't reaching me.
Yeah. And know what it sounds like? When I put this in my notes, it sounds like Rick Ross would have been on that song. Like it sounds like I can hear Rick Ross on it.
Yeah.
And really fitting Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Definitely. Not just because it's Cocaine Paid, because we all know he always talks about cocaine, Rick Ross, but just the whole sonically, it sounds like Rick Ross. His voice is flowing.
It would have went with it.
It would have went with it. Next track, G Money
on the Roof.
G Money on the Roof. I got it as good.
I like this song a lot.
I got it as good.
Yeah.
I don't got it as a standout, but I got it as good.
Yeah, I got one more standout in me, but
I like
this
the
is
hook.
a good song.
I like the hook when he's like, I watch niggas I love turn pussy on me. I watch niggas I fuck with start switching on me. I watch bitches that I love start acting funny and everything. Like I just love the hook.
Yep. The beat was hard. I thought the beat was hard.
It's real. Next track, Overdose. I actually like the fact that he didn't drop no real drums on this track. I like it.
yeah.
I like the fact. Sometimes you have to leave the drums out to really get that feel.
Yeah.
Then some songs you hear, you be like, damn, where's the drums?
Yep. Well, you know what it is? Sometimes a lot of producers they pick the wrong drum kits to use in their beats. Sometimes I'll be listening and the snare don't sound right, the kick drum don't sound right. So sometimes just leave it off if you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, but this one sounds good with it off. It just gives you a feel.
It does.
So Overdose, I got as good. Be Proud of Me, standout track.
Stand the fuck out.
Standout track.
I know we need to start doing this.
Love this song.
How at the end of the year we do albums of the year. We gotta start doing songs of the year, and I'm nominating this as like one of my favorite songs of the year already. I love this fucking song. This song, the beat is fire. The concept is incredible. I love how like he showed some humility in the second verse. Something like how he was all fucked up and his baby mama's bitching. He ain't got no money and all this. Sleeping at his friend Dred's house. Like, phenomenal.
Like he said, it hurt me when they said like you 30 and you still doing this. You ain't make it yet.
Yes,
it's like it stung me. I'm saying it wrong, but I'm basically giving you a gist of it.
Like you ain't got no bread. You still like trying to rap.
He said, boom, year later, then you killing them, and I bought her to not to like try to play her, but just hear now like love it. Y'all gotta hear it. Y'all gotta hear it.
Be proud of me.
Be proud of me. Love this song. Standout track.
Nominated song of the year.
Yeah, like last year I know your song of the year for last year.
What?
I already know.
What is it?
It probably was mine
for 2018.
Yeah.
Which one?
From Kendrick's camp, what you would call it?
Oh yeah. Reason, Color Dreams.
Color Dreams.
Was that a Color Dreams?
Yeah, it's Color Dreams.
Yeah,
I think.
without a
Reason.
doubt.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Check that out, y'all. For those who don't know, last year that's last year's award winner for standout track.
Yep.
But next track, Piece of My Heart.
Yeah.
Another standout for me.
You guys, I got.
No, right. I got.
No, after Proud of Me, I guess I just. You know what I mean?
That's a hard one to follow. Afterwards, but. Piece of My Heart, I just wish he would have kept it going instead of stopping talking. He should have said talking for
you're right. I think that's another reason why too. I was like,
he stopped too early and started, which I like what he was saying when he was talking. Like, we 6'6", like we out here. Like he shouted out his camp and everything, what they doing and everything,
right?
The albums. But I was like, he should have saved that for a little later. He should have saved that for.
He should have had like at least another verse.
Verse, yeah. I like it got that soulful feel. I like what he said. I can't let these niggas in the hood aggravate me. I got my deal. Niggas ain't even congratulate me. I'm thinking, damn, he been had to hate me. Niggas just probably mad they ain't me. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Buffalo.
I love it. And they got that soulful feel, man. Shout out to Conway, Griselda, all of them, man. They doing their thing. So, all right, on 1 to 10, what you give it? Let's get to
I'm at a good 7.
7?
Because there's only 9 tracks. One's short. I mean, there's 10 tracks, but one's an interlude. One's short. There's one song I didn't like, which is Cocaine Paid. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it's very good.
So it's basically 7 songs you like.
Yeah. 7 out of 10. How many tracks is there? 10?
Really 9.
All right. So
one's an interlude.
And there's one I don't like, so that's 8.
And one is real short. And I counted I got 3 standouts.
Put like this, to me, the
4.
Be Proud of Me is such a banger. It should get like 4 points by itself.
So you giving it a 7?
I'm giving it a 7. It's very good.
I'm giving it a 7 too. Very good.
Because this I could pop it in and pump. You know what I mean?
I might give it a 7.5, tell you the truth, because it got an album feel. It's knocking on excellent / great. If he would have gave me 2 more tracks,
right?
Like, yeah, it's just that it's so short, the album. But 7.5. Cool. 7.5.
All right, so
it gives me that ballpark. And like it made me smile too, because I was speaking to June about the Smif N Wessun album. He said when he was listening to it, he just was smiling. Right. After the first couple, you just smile, you don't even know you're smiling. I did the same thing with the Smif N Wessun. I did the same thing with Conway.
Right.
I was smiling and bobbing my head like, like it gives you that feel.
Definitely.
That album feel. But all right, so next album we're gonna get into is Heatmakers. It's really a Heatmakers album with Joell, Ortiz, and Fred da Godson.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Which is a strain of cannabis.
Yes. 9 songs. A lot of punchlines. A lot of punchlines throughout. A lot of metaphors. Yeah, a lot of hustle, witty drug talk. I got on my nose 9 songs. Now, this is my problem with this before we get into the songs. It doesn't sound like an album to me. So what we're doing right now is rating albums. To me, it sounds like a mixtape.
Well, let me ask you this.
EP.
Why doesn't it sound like an album?
It just got to feel like an EP or mixtape. First of all, one reason I'm going to tell you, it's crazy short. It's 9 songs. If you look at the minutes, how long is the whole album?
As Conway. Yeah. Conway was at the 28-minute mark, so is this one.
Yeah, Conway is short too, but Conway got more of because he got concepts, I guess, maybe.
I guess, concepts. Yeah.
But it just sounds short. It just sounds like a bunch of punchlines. It sounds like I'm listening to like it looks like know what it sounds like? It sounds like if they was really gonna do an album together, Fred da Godson and Joell Ortiz, they would put this out before the album. Like, I'm gonna put this out and we're gonna drop an album.
I kind of disagree because I feel like these are both like
it's hot. I'm not saying
their
hot.
rhyme style, like, you know, you're not gonna get like crazy concepts and all that. Like, that's the type of rappers they are, and it's all original beats by one beat maker. So I feel like, you know, they locked in together in the studio and made this. I feel like it's an album. You want to get into? You want to get
it? Yeah, let's get into the sauce. All right. The first GG intro, No Smoke. I like it.
Yep, hard.
I like it. I don't got it as a standout, but I like it. The next joint, Piff.
Paid in full.
Witty drug dealer hustle rap.
Yep, I like it.
They got bars. I like it. Next joint, Hallways. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, the next one is a standout to me. Murder One. One of my favorites. Standout. They got the meth sample on the hook. Method Man.
This is hard.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, this is a
standout. I got it as a standout. The next joint, Feliz Navidad.
Standout with Jim Jones. Jim Jones had a very good verse.
I like his verse.
Yep.
Because he kept it a buck. Like, what'd he say? He said, I told Fred I ain't with all the metaphors. Like,
yeah.
I like the way he did because, you know, he's not. It was just weird to hear him on the track with them because they so punchliney and metaphorical and everything. That's not Jim at all. Jim is just more, I'm going to say some fly shit.
Right. I'm going to
just say what
I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling right now, which I like because it fits Jim. So, but I got it as a standout for me.
Okay.
Next joint, Kilo. More drug dealer rap.
Oh, that's when I got on the low.
It's cool.
Is that the one? I like that.
Kilo. It's cool.
All right.
It's cool. Nothing to write home about, but it's cool.
I like it.
Next joint, Raw. I like the sample.
Yeah, I like it.
They took it from, what's the song? That old song.
Play right now.
I forgot what sample that's from.
No, I know the sample too. I know you took it.
Yeah, but I like Raw's cool. I got that cool.
I want to find it.
10, 9, 8.
Oh, this is the sample you hear in every 80s movie with the saxophone.
Was that Kenny G?
Could have been. Who knows? I know this shit was in a lot of 80s shows, movies. Every time people about to do it, the saxophone comes on.
Great sample.
Yeah, and they flip, and Heatmakers flipped. You know what? Heatmakers surprised me with this.
Production-wise.
I thought every beat was going to be that sped up sample. The chipmunk beat with the cheesy drums that he used a lot, but this one's totally different than I'm used to hearing.
Better than what they did on the Dipset
way
from last year.
Way better.
Yeah.
Next.
Outstanding.
My favorite song of the album. Stand the fuck.
Out.
And this is nominated for Song of the Year in my mind too.
Oh, wow.
I love this song.
I get it.
First of all, you can never go wrong with the sample they used.
Outstanding.
Doom, 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 doom.
It's a good summertime.
And I like the bars they were saying. Yeah, exactly. It makes you think of the summer. Like,
barbecue, summertime.
I like the bars they were spitting too. Just leave him alone. You know, as I said, Malone. He'll figure it out. Notice I mentioned cologne.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Give me room like I checked up in the telly.
I like what Joell said. For that butter, I pop corns like AMC.
Yes. Yo, you blow my mind.
I got it as an outstanding track song. Song of the year. I don't know about that, but I got it as an outstanding track. You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this, Pete. Yeah. Notch. What does the beat remind you of? It reminds you of the days when we were in our early 20s going to the grown-up spot, Etoile.
Etoile, definitely.
Those
are the best clubs ever.
Those are one of the best club days we ever had. You didn't have to worry about trouble, problems, straight grown and sexy vibe. We were like our early mid-20s. Everybody is like late 30s. Yeah. We had the time of our life, boy.
Great time. A lot of great memories.
Because when that song came on, the whole club went nuts.
Yeah.
The original song that they sampled.
Outstanding. All right. Next song, Move the Crowd.
I thought they did good justice to the Rakim beat.
I got it as good.
You got it as good?
I got it as good. I like the bar. He said, it's like I'm walking out of prison, bars are back. Joell. It's like a walking out of prison, balls are back.
They did pretty good in this Rakim beat. I thought.
Yeah, it was good. That was decent.
Doom, 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 doom.
That sounds. Yeah, it sounds more like a mixtape. All right. So overall, what do you give this? Give me those like an EP.
The bars were phenomenal on both ends. I thought Heatmakers they upped their production. There's not one song I don't like. I'm at 7.5. I'm at 7.5. I'll give it a good 7.5.
7.5.
Absolutely. Because I like this better than Conway, and it's probably on the same level with Smif N Wessun, maybe, in my opinion.
Before I get my rating, I'm just make it clear it up, make sure I'm not slipping. Last year, did you make a comment saying anything that's just 9 songs? You're not
7 songs and all songs under 3 minutes.
So they had a lot of short songs. So did Conway too. They had songs like 2:15, 2:20. Check it out.
Well, we're reviewing these. Like, maybe we'll have that conversation if we put them into best albums. You know what I mean? Because that's why I said I'm not putting any 7-song album in my top 10 as best.
So for you to rate an album, for you to say it has to be 8 or better, basically.
Yeah, and actually 9, because this is 9.
No, this is 9.
Yep.
So it has to be 9 or better.
Yeah, because you know what?
Illmatic's
Illmatic's 9, and people call that one of the greatest albums of all time.
10.
If not
well,
the
yeah, Genesis is the intro.
Exactly, and it had 9 actual songs. So 9's the bar.
9's the bar.
Because Illmatic have 9 actual songs.
I agree to that.
You agree to that?
I agree.
All right.
So now my rating, I'm gonna give Gorilla Glue. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Okay, that's decent / very good.
Yeah, 6 is good / decent. 7 is very good. It's like somewhere. I'm not gonna give it a very good, but it's creeping on very good. Maybe.
You want to hear more. You want to hear like a full album.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, if they would have had like something, because to me it just sounds like a lot. It sounds like damn near a freestyle mixtape.
Right. Okay.
With a couple of hooks, because it's just a lot of bars, mostly drug dealer bars, but it's just bars, and punchlines. I mean, not even bars. That sounds stupid. Of course, it's supposed to be bars, but it's just a lot of punchlines.
I got you.
Like punchline after punchline after punchline.
There's not enough like
stuff in
depth,
between and
no
a punchline.
Depth. Okay.
Perfect way to put it. All right. So next album we're gonna get into is Papoose. Underrated.
Papoose.
12 songs.
Papoose.
Brooklyn's own Papoose. I like the title, but I think it was you and me discussed this, or was it me and June? I think it was me and you discussed this, that he's not underrated. I don't feel he's underrated. I feel he's actually where he should be.
Right.
Far as all around artists go. The only way I would say he's underrated if you start naming just like the real spitters from New York, and if you don't get mentioned, I would say you saying underrated. I think
there's levels to like what you're underrated about.
Yeah.
And to me, if he didn't drop a whole body of work to me that was like hard or classic, and if he did that and he still like didn't get no shine, then I could say he's underrated. But I judge rappers based on their albums. And if you didn't put out that body of work, I can't give you that title. All right, yes, you are a really good lyricist. Maybe you're underrated because people won't mention you when it comes to like who's the best lyricist, and I'll give you that. That's what I'm saying. It's like different levels, like why you're underrated.
Levels.
You know,
he never said why he feels he's underrated or the title underrated. I mean, yeah, that's the perfect way to put it. Because album wise, the Nazar, what is it? Nazar River.
Yeah, America spelled backwards.
Yeah, I don't really remember that, and maybe there's a reason why. I can't really give you classic songs that I could say he got like classic, but I know he could spit his ass off. Yeah, he could spit his ass off.
Definitely,
and he could talk. He talks about stuff. It ain't just bars. Like
he has a lot of concepts.
Yeah,
a lot of consciousness.
And metaphors and all that he comes equipped with.
Definitely.
So. Yeah, as far as underrated, I think Papoose is basically all around as an artist. He's where he should be. I think he gets the props. But let's get into the album. First track, underrated. Standout track to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Off the bat.
Started off very strong.
Yeah, this definitely started off strong.
Yes.
Like, because, I was like, okay, this is where we taking it. Underrated. from the jump he just came out. I like the part where he said, "You want a fake woman because you're a fake man." This is what New York sounds like. Verse whack, but the hook's tight. That's basically what New York sounds like now. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
So that's what he said. Oh, this is what New York sounds like. Verse whack, but the hook's tight.
Right.
I just liked everything he was saying in that. The beat, he sounded hungry. He sounded like he got something to prove.
Agreed.
So I like the way it started off. Standout track for me. Second track, what was it?
Numerical Slaughter.
Yeah, Numerical Slaughter,
which is like a sequel to
featuring DJ Premier. Hard. I'd say it's hard.
It's like a sequel to his was it Alphabetical Slaughter?
Alphabetical Slaughter.
This is hard. Good theme. I heard the theme before, but doesn't matter. You know, people inspire other people. It's not like he's biting.
Yeah.
I heard Ludacris on his first album on the First and 10 with the number play and shit. But this is hard.
Yeah, I got it as a standout.
Good sequel.
That's 2 back to back. Had me like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it had me waking up.
Prime
Like,
time.
at first, I'm thinking Papoose. You thinking like it's gonna be like 18 tracks. He seemed like a dude that always got a lot to say.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. That's the first thing I peeped. Only 12 songs. Cool. Let's see what. And then it started off like this with these 2, and it still keeps going.
Yeah.
The third track, Third Eye, produced by Static Selector. Hard.
Shout out to Static.
Hard. Like
definitely.
I got it as a standout.
Yeah.
I got the first. Let's get into the 4. I got the first 4 as standouts. God MC, produced by Static Selector again.
Oh yeah.
Hard.
Yo, it's hard.
Hard. Like
it's hard.
And I've never been like, I got nothing against Papoose, but I never was like a big Papoose fan. But these first 4 tracks had me like, oh shit. Like Pap is coming for.
Yes.
He's coming for that spot.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean? So the first 4 standout tracks. You know what I mean? Number 5, University of the Streets.
Yep.
I got it as cool.
It's cool.
I got it as cool.
Produced by Pete Rock.
Yeah, I got it as cool. University of the Streets.
It's all right.
It's all right. The next track, Bag, sounds dated.
Yeah, produced by Ty Stick.
It sounds dated.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, but yeah,
it's not terrible. It just sounds dated.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound fresh. It sounds like something that was sitting on the shelf and
he probably had it for a
up.
long time.
Yeah, and threw it out. Next track, number 7, The Golden Child, featuring Remy and what is it?
Angelica Villa.
Yeah, Angelica Villa. I got it as okay. I like the concept.
It's a good concept, but execution to me I don't like the execution. I don't like the beat. The way he was flowing on it, I didn't like it. It just sounded awkward when he was trying to like be melodic with the verse and like trying to sound softer. Like I don't know, it just sounded weird to me. I was not a fan of this.
Yeah, like I said, I like the concept. I don't think it's a bad song. It's just not a song I would probably listen to again. But I don't know. Next song, Precious Jewel, featuring Music Soul Child. I got it as okay.
All right, and produced by Jumping Out the Window, Ron Browns.
Browns. Yeah, Ron Browns is
This
back.
is okay.
Yeah, I got it as okay. Next track, Discipline, where he jacked the Ghost song.
Yeah.
The Ghostface song.
But he did a good job.
He did a good job.
Yeah,
I got it as good.
He used the same sample that Ghost used on Fish Scale for Whip You With a Strap.
Yeah.
And pretty much talking about like, beating the kids and shit.
Yeah.
But it was
produced
good.
by Jay Dilla, the Ghostface one.
The
R.I.P.
Ghostface one. This one's E-Dub.
Yeah.
And not Eric Sermon, I don't think.
That's what I thought at first too. When I saw the E-Dub, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
that can't be Eric Sermon.
Nah.
But yeah, next song, Time Is On My Side, sounds very dated.
Yes.
Very dated. It sounds like another one that he pulled off that shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few of them that sound like that.
Yeah, towards the end. Yeah, like that dust, blow that dust off. That's what it sounds like. You know what I mean? The next song, Shooter, featuring Casanova, sounds like it sounds 16 years too late.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
To me, it's a poor attempt for a gangster street anthem. That's what they were trying to aim. It sounds like some throwaway G-Unit song from 2003.
Not a fan.
It sounds like some G-Unit song that didn't make the.
It's like this album started trending in the wrong direction.
And it started off so hard.
Yeah, and then it started.
And in the middle, it was like cool, a little cool again. Then it started trending in another direction. The last song, Mash the Gas on Him, don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Produced by Stan the Man.
Don't like
Not
it.
a good way to close it out.
Don't like the production. Don't like the hook.
Yeah.
Not a good way to close out an album at all.
No. So, all right. This one's tricky because it starts off so strong and then
he should have made it an EP.
And then it starts kind of declining. Like he picked up with Discipline. The hill of the roller coaster went back up, and then it started going down again. So overall, I thought it was decent. I thought it was a decent album. You know what? He doesn't put out a lot of music for me to even like have expectations for. You know what I mean? So it's like I wasn't let down. I wasn't surprised either or. You know what I mean? So what would your grade and summary be on this? I'm
gonna give it a 6. Good.
Okay.
Good / decent.
That's where I'm at.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's exactly what I was at.
5 is so half and half. It's better than the 5 because it got, like I said, the first 4
right
was crazy, and then after the first 4, what I liked was Discipline, Precious Jewel. I thought was cool. So that's 4, 5, 6. So 4 stand out, 2, 6, 12 joints. And like I said, other joints. Man. Oh yeah, University of the Streets. I got as cool. So that's basically 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it's almost half and half. It's almost half. It's like 5 songs I really don't like.
Right.
It's almost. I will change it right now. Like it's not too late. 5.5.
All right.
5.5.
See what I like though. Even though the songs I don't like, it's not because of the bars or the concept. It's just it was just the production wise. So there's songs where there's songs where I don't like where everything about it is bad. Bars, production. At least he kept his end on the mic side.
Yeah, he never fell off lyrically. Never.
Yeah,
never.
And he had concepts,
And his flow actually sounded a little better because my beef with Papoose back in the days was, to me, his flow I didn't really like back in the days. Right. To me, it always sounded like he was reading off a book.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's like he was reading. When he rhymes, it sounds like he has a book in front of him. He's reading word from word, like he doesn't know it
by heart.
He ain't memorized it yet. That's what I always got. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
This album, he sounded to me a little better. Like even with he still kind of got the flow, but it sounded a little more comfortable and natural the way he was flowing. So yeah, I'm gonna give it I said I dropped it to a 5.5. Let me go back to 6. I'm gonna keep it a 6. I'm sorry. This album got me conflicted.
Yeah. It's only half a point. It's only half a point, but it's like
the half a point matters.
We have a very strict scoring system.
I'm gonna give it a 6. It's a good album. Good, decent.
I'm gonna stay at 6 because, like I said, the songs I didn't care for much. The lyrics were there.
The lyrics was there. He had 4.
Because you know
bangers.
What, he didn't put out no trap shit or you know what I mean, like the songs, the albums and the songs we don't like, they totally like try to do a trap song or they totally try to do some other shit.
Yeah,
he still stayed Papoose.
Yeah, he definitely stayed.
He still
Papoose.
had the bars. He had the concept. Just the production was threw us off. So I'm gonna go with 6.
Yeah, and like I said, I really believe like you said the same thing. We could be wrong, but I truly believe a good 3 of them songs on there, 3 or 4. He definitely took off the shelf. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that to be funny. It sounds like he had those already. Probably supposed to have dropped somewhere middle 2000. Anywhere from 03 to 2010 or something. And I think he heard it and was like, yo, let's just brush it up and mix it down a little bit more in Q. And I truly think that like at least 3 or 4 of the songs would have worked 10 years ago. 10 or 15 years ago, it would have worked. But not right now.
All right.
Good album otherwise overall.
Yeah,
good
check
album.
it out. Definitely check it out.
Papoose.
It's just our opinion.
Especially if you like bars.
Yeah, if you're a hip hop head, how can you not listen to it?
Yeah.
You support these artists.
Yeah. So that's the 4 albums.
You support these artists. It makes them want to keep making music and keep working on their craft. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I wanted to hear him and Remy do they did the Golden Child for their daughter, but I wanted to hear something else like him and Remy sparring.
You want to hear, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to hear him and Remy like try to outdo each other.
I want to hear some street shit where they're going back and forth or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Or sounding like some Bonnie and Clyde,
some
real
ill
shit.
Havoc beat or just
some dark shit like they're going at it.
Like a straight New York beat, yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear. Mm-hmm. Maybe Remy saving that for her album.
Word, that'd be hard.
They got to have one. I know they got one somewhere in the vault. But
yeah.
yeah. So that's the albums for this year. So far, my favorite album this year. Yeah, it's still early. I know that, people, but my favorite album right now is Smif N Wessun, The All. I love it. I just love the feel.
Mine is probably The All or Gorilla Glue. I'm still back and forth on that.
So you really like Gorilla Glue over Conway though? Conway,
I do.
I like Conway. Conway's my second album of the year.
There's not one song I don't like on Gorilla Glue. There's one song I don't like on Conway's. I like every song on Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Okay. That's how you rate it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
we didn't take notes, but definitely check out Sawface, Suspect the Deck. Sawface meets Ghostface Killer. That album is hard. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I like it.
That's hard. Check out Sawface, feature Ghostface Killer, and also check out Sean Price album with hold on, let me get to that shit's hard too. We didn't get to review that. It is Sean Price and Small Prince. 86 Witness is the name. All my Sean Price heads out there, check it out. You know Sean Price never lets you down.
Yeah.
It's a very good listen. Check that out.
Makes you sad though at the end, like damn, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sean Price, man. I miss this dude.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's a top 10 rapper of all time. Cause he didn't have a lot of depth or concepts, but he was so good at just punchlines, and he had a sound like I don't think anybody's better than him when it just comes to that, just spitting over some hard street joints. You know what I mean? He was funny
the
as hell.
best at what he did.
Yeah.
Hey, that lane.
Yeah, that lane debate me.
Yeah.
Debate me.
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh,
people
yeah.
out there.
I agree. I agree. Like I wouldn't argue that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So until I don't know what album's gonna be coming out soon, but matter of fact, I think something's supposed to drop recently. I'm stuck right now in my brain. It is an album that's supposed to come out in a couple of weeks. I want to say, hold on, let me think real quick. Damn, I can't remember what it was. Oh well, I know Cormega's still supposed to drop something, an album. He dropped the EP not that long ago, but I know Cormega's supposed to drop an album. Looking forward to that, and hopefully he does do the album with Havoc, because that's what.
Oh man,
we keep seeing like different hands like Cormega and Havoc.
It's the perfect time to do it. You got Griselda doing that hard shit.
Yeah,
you know Smif N Wesson's back. It's the perfect time to do it.
Black
do
Moon
it now.
About to drop. They saying
do
Black
it
Moon
now.
Drop. Yeah, Black Moon's gonna drop. Like, let's get it popping. And whenever Redman drops, we waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
we waiting. That's all I can say.
I'm waiting.
We waiting. So, anything else you want to add, Brock?
I actually saw something on Instagram today. De La Soul was posting that I guess the record label is gonna release all their music digitally finally.
Yeah.
Which I was hype about, but then they were saying like, not for nothing, the label's taking 90% and we only getting 10. So as bad as I want to download on my phone, it's like it's not going to them, and it's a crime that these guys been in the game for 30 years. Everything they gave to hip hop, and they still getting played by the record label. It's a fucking shame. And they say if you really want to support them, then buy the Grind Date or the Anonymous Nobody, because those are the ones they have like ownership over or whatever. But it's just sad that here they are in the game for so long, did so much, and they're still in contract hell.
That's sad.
Yeah. We need to spread the gospel. And
so you're not gonna download when they?
I'm not gonna download it. I'm just gonna go on Amazon, buy the CDs.
It out?
Yeah. I didn't want to say the name because I didn't want to get in trouble in case the motherfuckers said something to us. But yeah, Tommy Boy, man, stop playing.
So yeah,
everybody, this needs to be spoken about. This is not right. This is not fair. I mean, look, their last album they had to do it on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
which is bullshit.
Well, I feel them, so I have all their stuff anyway already on iPod a while ago.
Well, I had all their CDs, but Sandy wiped them out. I'm gonna have to get them again.
Yeah, I think I still got De La Soul on CD.
I mean, I listen on YouTube.
De La Soul is dead.
I have to go on YouTube to listen to the album.
Yeah,
and I'm like cleaning the crib. I put the smart TV on, bump the shit.
Shout out to we gonna let y'all know right now. We got a De La Soul tribute episode coming very soon.
Oh,
give us some time, maybe sometime next month, middle of next month, and the next month we'll drop it in March. The De La Soul tribute episode. We're going to give dudes the flowers while they can still hear to smell them. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, because they deserve it.
Yeah.
They definitely don't get mentioned how they should.
Not at all. And they should get
They definitely don't get the props they deserve. Like, De La Soul, you say anything bad about De La, it's like certain people, like I can respect people's opinions when we talk about hip-hop, but it's just certain De La, Tribe, to me, you just can't say nothing bad about.
Yeah.
If you do, I just question you.
I question your personality.
Your mind,
you must
question
be
your morals.
Exactly.
I question your integrity.
Yes. You must be like angry or a miserable person that not like that music.
You had a real terrible upbringing.
Yeah,
you got issues. Stuff happened to you.
For real.
Rams acting like this guy Rams. Shout out to Rams, BK Rams. But this guy always coming with some crazy stuff, like trying to debate. This person's better than Tribe. This group's better than Tribe. Tribe is not really. Come on, stop it. I question anybody. I'm sorry. I look at you different. If you tell me you don't listen to them, nah. It's different if you say like, oh, I never heard or whatever. But if you say straight up, no, I don't like their music, I don't listen to them, like, I question you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and like you said, everybody has their own opinion, their own taste.
Yeah, I respect everybody's opinion.
But it's just like there's certain bands, no matter what genre of music, it's like you can't hate on because like they're nothing but positivity and creative and groundbreaking and pushing the envelope. And De La and Tribe is right up there.
Yeah, and once you say that to me, actually, I'm not even gonna debate with you no more because there's no reason for me to debate have a debate with you about anything musically, anything hip hop. If you're gonna really say you don't like, now you could say I respect them, whatever, but I just really like you don't consider it a classic. Some of their stuff, cool, you respect it. But I'm talking about the people that be like acting like they're trash, they corny, like I never rock with them. Something's wrong with you.
Yeah, but like you said, I got to question your intelligence and everything.
Yeah, I got to question everything.
Yeah.
Yo, like you really need to see a psychiatrist. Like I want to get deep in your mind. What's wrong with you? Know what I mean?
Word.
Because if you're a hip hop fan, a true hip hop fan, you're versatile. So you could like gangster rap, and you could still rock with Tribe. Some of the most gangster niggas, hardest niggas in the street, still was rocking with Tribe back in the days.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like don't stay one track minded. You know what I mean? But that's all I got to say to that. But we got the De La episode coming soon. Yeah, shout out to Smif N Wessun again. Tech and Still, if y'all Heather Victoria, Ninth Wonder, Soul Council. Shout out to all of them, man. Thank you. I just want to thank y'all. It's like a breath of fresh air when you hear like quality music. Shout out to Conway. Keep doing it, man. Please keep doing it. Don't get corrupted by the powers that be in the machine.
Word. So, as usual, check us on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher app, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, YouTube. Tweet us at Chop It Up Hip Hop. What's your IG?
Rich_Notch. That's Rich_NOTCH.
Yep, and it's Chop It Up _Brock. BROCK.
Like we always say, stay fit and keep it hip hop.